All right, now we're back. We were just talking about Job and Job with Christian. I'm going to have him finish up on what he was talking about. Some crazy stuff, you know what I mean? Like learn, listen. Let's see what's going on. Let's get into it.
I mean, I was almost done, but you know, it's just what I was saying is that even the man who the book is talking about, his life was blessed 3 times over or something like that. Not sure on the exact amount. It was after he switched his mindset. You know what I mean? So what that tells me is that
he expounded on those like the different mindsets.
Like so like one mindset is like very like detailed. Like I got to do it this way, that way, or this way, or it won't be accepted. You know what I mean? So if you correlate that to our own lives, you know, it's like, oh, the only way we could really do it is if we save 30,000. And you heard me talking to my dad the other day. He was like, Chris, you can't just leave a job. Like, what's gonna happen? He's like, you'll end up in the street. You know what I mean? Like he's coming up with all these reasons and things that they put on you. You know, so it's almost like a fear-based approach. You know what I mean? So what I would say about Job in the beginning is that, and I'm not even trying to preach here, but like he was very. It's a very good story for business or for mindset. Is that, you know, his approach was very fear-based, even though he always honored the situation and always knew where his blessings were coming from.
Yeah, that
he was still very
very
scared.
Yeah,
he was living very scared. Like he would even his kids like, yo, you guys can't go over there. Like you got to stay over here.
This what happened. You know, that and whatever.
When you flip that switch, then things change. You feel me?
Flip the narrative.
After he lost everything, and realized, shoot, my way wasn't the right way, and he switched his mindset and understood where his blessings are really coming from. You know what I mean? That's when he got blessed, even more times over than he used to be. So in our lives, you know, like, you know, it's not until you switch that mindset that my dad has, which is interesting. Well, you know, I love my dad, but even he has his own business. Yeah. So it's interesting hearing it. But it's more of a parental, parental worry, you know? Because he knows what he could do, but he doesn't know what I could do.
It's like the rich dad, poor dad situation.
Yeah. So, you know, you got to switch your mindset. Like people tell you the way you make money is by trading time for money, but you don't trade time for money. That's how you stay just over broke. You know what I mean? You gotta work on projects.
Yeah.
And set your price and live your life.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Because I kind of feel like that saying, that quote, time is money. I kind of like, back in the day, I used to think that's true. But now that I'm like learning and reading and listening to like what we've all been reading to, you notice that you have enough money, but you don't have enough time.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So so the question is, what would you rather have? You know what I mean? Time or money?
Or take advantage of the time that you have at the present moment, you know, so you can get where you need to go, you know, before you die.
I mean, I listen to a lot of people and like, you know, branching off on that, like money, like people think money is like a physical thing. When it's more like on a spiritual side than, you know, than a lot of people think. Is money. In my experience in life, money is basically the getting power of the mind. Anything that gets is money, you know. Anything that goes out and grabs and takes advantage of opportunities, that's money. You know what I mean? Because the byproduct of doing those certain things, of going out, grabbing it, taking faith, like jumping out, like Steve Harvey says, you know, jumping out the plane and just allowing life to catch you with the parachute.
Yeah, because how would you know if you don't try?
Exactly. Like that's money right there. And if you think about it, like all the people that have like the most money in the world are the ones that take the most risk.
The ones that failed a lot.
Yeah, the ones that's taking a lot of chances. Yeah.
Right. Yep. So
like, you know what I mean? The more your feet dances is the more you get more chances. And with those situations is the more your life advances. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? So like that's just how you gotta look at life. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, like you gotta flip that switch. We're going back to it. I think that should be the title or whatever we're talking about.
Here's the key though. Y'all really want a major key? You gotta stop being a consumer. You gotta start being a producer. So now instead of thinking like me and I talk about what we were talking about in the car the other day when we were driving back to the city.
What was that?
Myron is making money making graphic designs for certain people, businesses, projects. He was like, and he was in the car with me. He's like, man, I gotta do more of these because it feels good to make money, you know, when you're doing your own project. And I'm like, yeah, that's fire, bro. But what I really think you should do is go get 5 young dudes. Tell them to grow their experience by making professional style, like graphic designs for them. Yeah. People that are probably students at Columbia, whatever, pay them a percentage and then put somebody in charge, like form it into a business. All right, yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Right, yo, hold up. Let me see. Yo, if there's 5 people out there, we doing hiring. Yo, send in your application. I'm dead serious. Like, yo, send in your application.
Tell them the email.
The email is RICHOFF creative, however that word is spelled, MINDS.com. At gmail.com. So richoffcreativeminds@gmail.com. Send your application in. You don't even have to be too serious.
I'm going to do the first 5 because I already know there's going to be a lot of emails coming in. Yeah. And I want to be fair for everyone that's out there. Exactly. The first 5 that send the email are the people that are going to get an intern, the ones that are going to be like put under the belt to actually get clients to actually just to learn their craft as far as graphic design. That's a good idea.
It's a perfect opportunity, and you see what Myron has, and what's valuable about Myron is that he has sales experience. He understands how to talk to different clients and attract more business. Mm-hmm. So all you guys got to do is focus on what you like, graphic design. You don't have to focus on nothing else, and we'll keep the money pumping.
No doubt.
And we'll work together, So that's a great idea.
Have you ever had truffle butter before? All right, sign up, leave your application, and you'll never have to use regular butter again. We'll give you an abundance. We'll give you an abundance of work so you can go out. So you can go out. So you can go out and buy some truffle butter. We trying to change your life. We gotta flip the switch. You know what I'm saying? You ever had truffle butter? Yeah, I just like.
But yeah, finish that point though. But you see what I'm saying? Like we just plugged a great idea. If we work together, like we can have businesses. If you do one and he does one, and all of us do it, now all of a sudden we could do something together. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's the power of it. You know what I mean? So you got to switch that mindset.
All right. We came to another break right now. We also want to let you guys know that this is going to be every single Monday at 8:00 Central Time. So come back, tune in, and get your family.
Yeah. Also, check out on Sundays. We're going to be doing live. Make sure you guys check that out. That's going to be
live,
every
baby.
Sunday evening around that time.
We're working on the time right now. It's like around 6 or 7. But then within a few weeks we'll give you a concrete time on the lives. But you can catch us on Facebook Live. You can also watch the video again. You gotta plug the bracelet. Oh yeah, this is the plug. This is a plug time.
See this bracelet on my hand is fire, right?
Frequency.
Look at that. Look at that bracelet. You know what I mean? Check out
frequency bracelets.
He gonna take it out. Made by Hagsy.
Bracelet.
That's handmade, quality stones. If you guys are into stones and crystals, my mother, she has a business. It's called Made by Hagsy, Hagse. Mm-hmm. Google that. She has great products. She makes leather work. She does all kinds of things.
No doubt.
Rock 'em, 'cause I really wanna rock 'em.